All right. Hey everyone. Welcome to Greenlight. So today we're going to be talking about some Blu-ray Tuesday movies coming out today, and we're going to be getting into who won the giveaway for the movie code giveaways I've been doing this past week of Batman: Long Halloween, as well as Ghostbusters, the first original movie, and I purchased both of them on Steelbook, on Blu-ray Steelbook, not 4K Steelbook. I don't believe they came out with the Batman Long Halloween in 4K Steelbook, but I got the limited edition Best Buy 4K. So stick around for that at the end of this video and live stream as well. So go ahead and comment down below any of these movies that you purchased or looking to purchase, and or on the live chat, go ahead and leave us your comment or your thoughts on which one of the Blu-rays you're purchasing, and let me know what your thoughts are here with this setup that I got going on. It's a new setup, and there's going to be little changes here and there. I am looking to put a camera in here somewhere and get a better quality on the video instead of using my webcam on my iMac. But as you can see here, I got my dad a plaque here, and we're all ready to go. So let's get started. All right. If you haven't been here before, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We do videos just like this about Blu-rays and their special features, and talking about how they can help you as a filmmaker and what to expect from some of these special features. Because when you read them off the bat, it's hard to know what they're going to be giving you in these making ofs or featurettes and stuff like that. So really cool here. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like stuff like that. If you like a smartphone filmmaking, any kind of filmmaking, as well as even 3D CG filmmaking, which is something that I've been kind of dabbling into a lot lately and having fun with Blender. So go ahead and check that out in this channel. You can find a lot of videos like that on this channel, including filmmaking videos, even filmmaking videos pertaining to DVD special features. So if you remember how they're a lot like how they are now with the Blu-rays, but a much bigger, like a lot of them were like 2-3 hours and stuff like that. So you could learn a lot of a lot of filmmaking through mainly one special feature, especially like something like The Hobbit or something like that, or The Lord of the Rings. So really cool here. So we got some Blu-rays coming out this week. We got some Blu-rays coming out today. As you saw, it's a re-release of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Not a lot of big releases coming out new today, but a lot of indie films coming out today. So let's get into them right now. Let's dive into it. So first movie I have here is about David Bowie, and it's called Stardust. It's out on Blu-ray today, so you can go ahead and check that out. I do have IMDb links for all these films down in the description below, so you can go ahead and check it out. In the description below, you can check out the filmmakers, check out the trailer, check out the cast and crew and all that as well. I'm here in the family room, so just in case you hear my son in the background, he's playing Roblox. You know, shout outs to him on that. He's going really hard on that, and the better he gets at that, it's funny because it's the better I'm getting at Blender. It's just so weird because they have a lot of similarities with creating and stuff. So it makes me very happy. So this is Minecraft, he says. Right, Logan? All right. Okay, so so this film's out today, and it's an indie film. It looked really good too, Stardust. So go ahead and check it out. In the description below, I have IMDb links for this film and for all the films we talk about here today. So I'm gonna move on to our next film. And our next film here today is Here Are the Young Men. What goes up must come down. So, betting this is one of those young street films type of thing. I did not get to see the trailer for this one, but I highly recommend it with their all-star studded cast, including this one female here that I see here. She was, I believe she was in The New Mutants, if you haven't seen that film. yourself. And I did do an unboxing for that. If you want to check out my Blu-ray unboxing for that film, it's on here. So go ahead and check it out on this channel after this live stream. But don't forget to go ahead and give us your opinion on the live stream so I can give you a shout out at the end of this live stream. All right, so we're going to move on to our next film. And our next film, which is our last of the new releases, like I said, not a lot of big new releases out today, but this one is Adoration. I did see this trailer. Highly recommend it. Checking it out for yourself. It's not a film you can quite explain, but it's definitely one that you must see. Definitely in the trailer, check it out and make sure it's something that you want to watch. But it's an independent film, and it's visually striking. That's all I can say. And what a great thing is that we do have a back end here for this film on Blu-ray. I believe this is a slipcover, and it's a slipcover overseas as well, in the UK version. So I do have the UK version of the back end here. So just in case, I believe, oh no, I don't think it's a UK version. I think it's a US version as well. So hopefully, this special features that we see here is also included in our Blu-ray version that we get here in the United States. So it says the US trailer down there, and we're going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in real quick here. This is really, really cool. Whenever I see an independent film with bonus features, I get really, really excited about this. So let's fade this in now. All right, cool. So, I mean, there's no bonus features here, but I see US trailer, so that could be pertaining, and other trailers. So that could be pertaining to that this is the US release of the Blu-ray. So especially when they're saying other trailers and stuff like that. So bonus features, automatically I see interview with the director and deleted scenes. Now these type of things, just encompassing interview with the director and deleted scenes. You get to see the with the deleted scenes automatically, and I say that a lot here, is that with these deleted scenes you get scenes that were cut out of the film that should have been cut out of the script, that just didn't propel the story forward. It didn't move it didn't have a forward motion going on with the storyline. It halted the film in whatever these scenes were, and it just kind of dragged for the audience. It didn't keep the story going, which is a main thing that you want for your audience, is to always be intrigued by every scene, and just literally not sucked out of the movie at all in any way. So if a scene sucks them out of the movie or the film, then you really want to get rid of those scenes, and that's what ends up happening sometimes in the editing room, and they get cut out of the theatrical cut, and they go right into these deleted scenes. So it's great to see that, and as a writer to see what ends up in the chopping block. So, and with the interview just seeing the point of view of the director, and especially an independent film quite like this. I'm not sure what the budget was, but you can go and check out the budget for all of these films, including this film, in the description below, which I have IMDb links for this film and all the films we talk about here today. They got trailers, cast and crew, and you can check out the locations as well as the budget, even the technical specs, just to find out more about this film and what they shot, what they used to shoot this film, which is really cool because it gives you a perspective from indie films, especially when they don't have special features or anything like that. So, since this is our last new release, I highly recommend checking this one out, this independent film, down in the description below. Adoration, it's called. So we're going to move on to our next film, and our next film is a re-release, and it's a re-release on 4K. And today's re-release on 4K is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm a huge fan of this film since I was a child too, and I know all the songs and stuff, and the Candyman song came from this and all that. So it was really, really cool. But with this releasing, this 4K releasing, there's no steelbook, but there is a slipcover, and it's shiny. Excuse me. I had to take a drink of water and stuff like that. I've noticed this happens a lot, so my bad. This happens a lot with a lot of people in on YouTube. It seems like, but I got a little excited here because there is a back end here, and the back end we do have some special features. So let's show that here. I got this new desk, so every time I move the metal Mac mouse around, you can hear it like really swiftly and stuff like that. Like just shh, shh, shh. I'm getting used to my new desk. I just set it up today, and this whole setup got set up like within a couple hours ago after breakfast. So, and I'm over here in the West Coast, so I'm sure everybody's seeing, if you're from the East Coast, you're seeing everything a little bit of a 3 hour delay, more or less. So everybody coming from Levels of Geek and all that stuff, and all my friends and everybody unboxing usually and stuff like that. Yeah, that's usually what's going on here. So let's get into the special features, because that's really the big deal here on this channel. And I see commentary with the Wonka kids, which is interesting, and you get their perspective on making the film and everything, and while you watch the film. So that's very, very cool, and they can kind of like reminisce on their past and all that. Very, very cool. And then it says plus on Blu-ray, and it's also on the Blu-ray. Really, really cool, and that they're telling you this too. And I like that, because I have a little a Blu-ray player, which we'll see really soon. I think later on this week or next week, you'll see a Blu-ray, a portable Blu-ray player unboxing that I'll do, that I've already done and shot and stuff like that, and just gotta edit it and stuff. And it's all like set up and cut up. I just gotta like get down and release it and stuff like that. But automatically I see here a documentary pure. So imagination is the first. Pure imagination is the first of it. And then the next thing I see here is the story of Willy Wonka. So it's documentary is called Pure Imagination, the story of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Very cool. So I'm wondering how long this is going to be, because they said it's a documentary. Automatically expect more than 40 to 45 minutes. It's got to be like 45 to maybe an hour or more. I'm really hoping it gets closer to an hour. Could be 50 minutes or so. But it's a documentary about the making of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So they're going to incorporate a lot of older footage and stuff, vintage. It says down here too, I see vintage featurette. So that's really cool that you get that as well. But maybe there's going to be some behind the scenes footage that they didn't know what to do with, that's not involved in this vintage featurette. That was something that was released back when it came out originally. Wow, I forgot when it came out, what year. Let me know in the comments down below, in the live chat of the playback. Let's see. Maybe I can just get it up here on IMDb. Wow. So sorry. That was a little light that I have here. My green light. All right. And I do have an unboxing for that little light too, here on this channel, so go ahead and check that out if you want to go ahead and check that out as well. Let's see, Willy Wonka. Kidding me? It doesn't show up. Where... Here we go. So it came out in 1971. So back in 1971, I guess there was a vintage featurette. And that's also included here. But the documentary is definitely going to be, let's say 45 to an hour. If anything, if they skimp us with 40 minutes, I don't think they will because it's Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers has so many things in their own vault that people don't even talk about. Warner Brothers just has so much stuff. And they have so much history in film. It's just incredible. And I love it. Maybe I can do that one day and just talk about the history of each company and stuff like that, and what they've accomplished while being in the film industry. So, automatically after that, after these featurettes, in between them, I see a four sing along songs. Really cool. So they split them up. There was a Blu-ray that I had that came with Hugo actually, which was kind of interesting, and I purchased them both, and it had a sing along version of the film within the Blu-ray, and they had some behind the scenes stuff. I'm wondering if it's this vintage featurette that I had seen already. So really, really cool. So go ahead and comment down below or in the live chat of the playback and let me know what your thoughts are on this Blu-ray 4K, and let me know if you're looking to purchase it yourself. We're gonna move on here to our next releasing, and our next releasing is all television. So and I usually don't do this, but I have the back ends for these releasings. So let's go ahead and let's check them out. So our next one, which is something that I usually do and I've done here before, was His Dark Materials Season 1. This is Season 2, and it's called New Worlds Await. And I usually don't do television and stuff like that because of because I usually stick to movies and filmmaking and all that, and their special features. And television usually doesn't have like big special features unless you're Warner Brothers, obviously, unless you're HBO television. And this is a Warner Brothers releasing of an HBO original series. And I do have the back end here, courtesy of Amazon. So thanks to Amazon for having this up. And as you can see there, I have it there, and I'm going to zoom it in as well. So let's see. There's a bunch of special features, and this is what I love about HBO. About HBO is that, I love you, Logie. About HBO is that they do special features for each one of their episodes, and when they release each episode on let's say HBO Max, it used to be HBO Now, but on HBO Max, every time they released HBO shows, there's usually like a little featurette following that. Like a behind the scenes interview with the cast and crew, and you get like some behind the scenes footage. They'll talk about some technical things that they did on the show, or mainly that they usually talk about is the story of the show, which is the most important part. Mm-hmm. Get down, Logan. Come on, dude. Why are you climbing here? No climbing. You want to climb everything. We're going to go to a park later for that. For all the climbing. He wants to climb on the chair right now. But he's making noises. And I'm making noises here. I hear everything in this house. We hear everything. It's so quiet. It's so crazy. But like, you barely hear my son over there. And he's doing great. Right, Logan? You're doing good? You kind of hear, but you hear more of this ruffle of my sweater and stuff like that. All right, so let's get into these special features real quick. So I have it zoomed in here. Let's zoom in, and all right, let's get into it. So it includes a new and exclusive featurette, Noble Rogue. Oh, cool. So there's a bunch of featurettes here, like I said. The Legend of Lee Scaresby. This is a show that me and my wife are following. We haven't yet to finish season 2, actually. To be honest, season 2, we got like maybe I think 2 or 3 episodes in. So we didn't finish, but to be honest, we've been like binge watching a bunch of shows. My wife is watching a show. I'm watching a show on my own too, and all that. So it's just insane. And then I'm watching movies like crazy. I just saw the Long Halloween recently. on my Blu-ray player, portable Blu-ray player, which I was really happy to do with my Steelbook. So I was very happy to incorporate that in my daily routine, was my Blu-rays again and watching the special features, because I used to do that a lot on my DVDs and put them on the TV and watch the making ofs and stuff like that, and just drink some coffee or something like that. Now I could do that, and I could do it on my desk comfortably and everything. My wife really set me up here, and really made it really comfortable for me to do Greenlight and do Blender and work on music videos and work on my third feature film. That may happen. It may be happening fairly soon. So, stay tuned for all that. So very, very cool. So I'm glad that I get to do all this and be able to see these special features. So it makes me very excited to get even into these HBO type shows. I've been wanting to purchase Westworld, so shout outs to Westworld. But yeah, we've been getting into all these shows, and it's hard. There's so many. So we get into a little bit here, a little bit there, and then you forget certain shows that you've been watching, which I don't mind, because now that I do this show and I do Greenlight, it always reminds me of like shows like His Dark Materials, like fantastic shows like this that we have to finish and stuff. Now I can remind my wife. So very, very cool. So automatically what I see here with these special features includes a new and exclusive featurette. So this new and exclusive featurette, that it looks like it's one big, it's two, I believe. It's one. Yeah, it's two featurettes, like exclusive ones just for the Blu-rays. Really cool. And like I was saying, a lot of these are usually released with the episodes on HBO Max, but if they're saying on Blu-ray, these are exclusive ones. I always felt like Warner Brothers was always on the leading edge on knowing what to do between Warner Brothers and Disney. They always know what to do when it comes to all the new platforms. Now that we have streaming and everything like that, they're still treating streaming like if it was a television. What do they call it? Satellite television type of deal. You know what I'm saying? A cable type deal. So and they're always doing that with that, and then they're always separating their home videos as well, and making them more exclusive by excluding these featurettes and putting them on the Blu-ray. It just makes my channel and all these Blu-ray collectors out there more prevalent. We're more prevalent in this day and age because we get these exclusive features and featurettes that are not included on HBO Max and all that in their streaming, which is really cool because I've noticed that Disney Plus has been including featurettes as well, and their big documentaries for their movies, including their big documentaries for Force Awakens and stuff like that, and movies like that. Yeah, it's crazy because I have those on Blu-ray, and I bought them specifically so I can get the documentaries on them. So it's quite interesting that they're doing that. So it's really cool that HBO is going on, and Warner Brothers is going on the leading path right here with these exclusive featurettes for us filmmakers and collectors of these Blu-rays and DVDs. Well, it's Blu-rays and Blu-ray 4Ks. So with these collector's editions and stuff like that, they're expensive. They're not cheap. So they want to make it full up and worth it for you. And I love it because you get the case and everything with your favorite movie, especially with these steelbook cases, which is why me and my wife invest money in them, because it's all an investment to something to keep of a perfect quality of it, and getting the art and everything of the cover and all that as well. So it's really cool that they're doing this. Just wanted to let you know. So the next thing I see here is exploring His Dark Materials, Panzer Barjon. I don't know how to pronounce that. I really screwed that one up. There's a lot of stuff in this world. It was really, really cool with the dark, what was it? The Golden Compass. My wife watched the movie, and I have seen the film too. But she knows about the book and the series and everything, and she loves the film. So we ended up watching this. So she knows a little bit more about this world than I do, and definitely knows more about these type of words and stuff, and she knows where they're coming from. Because I don't know how to really pronounce this. So with all that being said, exploring his dark materials is definitely going to get into diving into the world and the world building of it, most likely, and this Panzer Bergeron of the world of this Panzer Bergeron thing. So moving on to the next thing I see here is exploring his dark materials, portals, and the multiverse. So there's a whole multiverse and portals going on in this world too, and they end up introducing it big time in the second season. And I know that because of the first couple episodes, they could really get into it. But I don't really want to give away too much, even though this gave away a lot from this series, and I highly recommend checking it out for yourself. But it's really cool. Everything is kind of exploring his dark materials type of thing, because this is part of these featurettes that went with these episodes. Some of them came with an episode. Some of them didn't. Some just came with like maybe an interview or a shorter one. Some came with like a thicker, a couple like almost a 5 minute featurette and stuff, which is really really cool. Bless you, Logie. So a lot of these, specifically the exploring ones, came with certain episodes. They didn't come with every episode, so that's what these are about. And then the next exploring one I see here is exploring witches, which is the witches. I'm just gonna call it the witches. It's just witches, they call it, and it's about these witches and exploring these characters of the witches and all that in this his dark materials, which is basically one of the lead characters of the film, and one of the lead plot points of the film as well. So the next thing I see here is his dark materials bring demons and bears to life. Really cool. So this is something that if you're interested in 3D animation and VFX and stuff like that, this is what I highly recommend. This is something that I'm going back to. I'm going back to LA Film School actually, guys, and I'm going back there to learn all this stuff specifically in this featurette here, and how to bring this to life and all that, and being able to use Blender to its fullest potential. So really cool here. So they dive in here and how they bring all these 3D animals to life, and the demons are basically the extension of all these human beings' personalities in an animal that talks, and they basically they're like your guardian angel in the first in the from all basically the whole world is built like that about this with this with the demons and stuff like that. So, and the next thing I see here going on from there, you'll get all that in there, and that's really really cool because they look really really real. The going back into the 3D animals and 3D demons and stuff like that, and the bear, they looked really really real. So it was really cool to see how they did that, and especially learning how they were able to make it look real, and translating the lighting from on location to bringing it into something like Blender or maybe even Maya or something like that, that they maybe used even Cinema 4D or something. So we'll see. You find out here in this his dark materials bringing demons and bears to life. You'll find all that in there, and you'll find out about what program they use too in there. So that's really cool. I love that. And the next thing, and I love that for myself because I love knowing what programs they ended up using. Some programs are a little better at certain things than others. So, even though I use a program like Blender and it's a free program, it could do a lot all in one. But there's still major programs that are for purchase that could just do certain things better than others. Like Maya for Pixar. Just animation is better, supposedly, on Maya. So the next thing I see here is his dark materials, exploring Sitagaz or something like that. I don't know how this is not saying. I'm not saying that right. So exploring, I guess, whatever that is. I'm so sorry. So it's definitely, I'm believing that's going to be more of the world building and everything like that. Really cool. So the next thing I see here is Worlds Collide. His Dark Materials Worlds Collide. And that's definitely going to get into the storytelling of the multiverses and stuff like that as well, and what the characters feel about that. Even the creators as well as the writers show up a lot in these HBO featurettes like this. So highly recommend checking these out because they've got so much information on how to tell a story and everything like that. I mean, they talk about their story, but you can learn from that and kind of go off of that and just mirror your story with theirs and stuff like that. If it's a similar genre, it's usually easy. It's easy for me a lot of the times. So I'll be writing a certain genre, so I want to see the making of that genre and just kind of be in that and envelop my mind in that world of that specific genre, because I like so many genres, and I've noticed that I can I guess I can jump from genre to genre. It doesn't mean I'm perfect at each one, but I'm exploring my creativity within these genres for as a genre filmmaker. So, which is something I guess I'm creating myself to be. Really cool. So expect that all in there, and you could learn a lot of these things and do that in there. Especially with these special features, you can really get an idea of what to do with your own film. The next thing I see here is the powerful Miss Coulter. So she's a main, I believe she's part of the witches. She's a main character in here. So definitely expect that in here, diving into that character in here and talking with her and the actress that plays her as well. And the next thing I see here after that is Lyra. Lyra, she is basically, I think she's like Weapon X or something like that. And if you ever seen the film Logan, she was the daughter of Logan. She was basically the young girl Wolverine. And she's the main actress in this show, so expect that. Her name is Daphne Keane, and she's in this film. So highly recommend this show. Like, I keep calling it a film, but the show is just phenomenal like that. It feels like a film. And so many people in this. They even got Wilmer Valderrama, James McAvoy, and there's just so many stars in this. So highly recommend checking this out, really. And the next thing I see here, the last, is The Subtle Knife. The Subtle Knife could be talking about the storytelling, or a couple other things too. But I mean, this is chock filled with special features. This is now getting to a point where it's like almost irrelevant, and I highly recommend letting me know what your thoughts are on that one. And I'm looking to probably get into the HBO Blu-ray game. Maybe go on Amazon, check out what's on sale. I really want to get the Westworld Blu-rays now that I have a portable Blu-ray player and I could watch these special features. I do have a QLED big television with my son and family, and we watch that together so we can watch things in perfect quality and really good quality television. I keep calling it television, but it's streaming, I guess. It's all the same. But we have fun with that, and I'm looking into getting a surround sound system, hopefully, for that. So look into that. I might do an unboxing for that one, and then get into my home theater setup, my home theater setup. I recommended before checking out if you ever seen that other video. But let's move on. I digress. This is too much. Let's move on to the last Blu-ray release of today, and it's a television also, and it's The Purge season 2. Not much of a fan myself of The Purge in general, and most horror films, but it's a very popular one, and I highly recommend it anyways because it's a quite simple kind of plot and everything, and I recommend that for you independent filmmakers out there that are always looking for an interesting and simple plot. Horror films always have things like that. And whenever it's like a post-apocalyptic or anything, I mean, it costs a lot to do it. So just highly recommend checking it out and expanding your horizons in storytelling as much as possible. I do have a back end for this, but it's the DVD version. And like I said, with these TV releasings, usually they don't have back ends as well as they definitely don't have special features, and if they do, it's really really awesome. So I'm just showing it to you here. I found it so you can see the artwork, really really cool. And yeah, like I said, I love HBO for that. They just do the special features, and even though they put it on their streaming platform, they're giving us some exclusive ones, so they're already starting. So highly recommend that. So let's see, let's get into the winner of these movie codes. So I got Batman Long Halloween here up top, and then I have right here where nobody is. I have it's basically Ghostbusters that I did a surprise giveaway on that one. So let's start with Ghostbusters and let's see. I'm going on my phone here real quick, and I'm gonna go onto YouTube Studios. And on YouTube Studios, it lets me see everybody. Anyone that enters into the giveaway last minute, and I'm just trying to get them seen basically. So let's like and heart all these so it could show up. Nothing held for review. And then maybe if I refresh this. Alright, let's see how it came out. It came back the same way. Nice. Alright, cool. So, let's start with Ghostbusters. Alright, so let's center this up real quick here. Alright. And pick a winner. Alright, cool. So it's somebody new. And his name is Jack Nolan. Nice for having a name, last name like Christopher Nolan. Sweet. Really cool. Shout outs to you for that. Hey dude, no, it says hey, I'd love to be entered in the giveaway. Instagram, and he gave his Instagram. Really tight. I wonder if those two, probably not. Yeah. Really cool, Jack Nolan. Congratulations, you have won the Ghostbusters, original Ghostbusters movie code giveaway. And a lot of these movie code giveaways, just wanted to let you know, sometimes they come with little special features. So sometimes the special features that I have in the Blu-ray may even show up on the movie code as well, on your iTunes or something like that. So really, really cool. Congratulations, Jack Nolan. So I'm gonna like exit out here, and we're gonna go into the next giveaway, and we're gonna pick a winner here for this is now for the Batman Long Halloween, and there was a bunch of people that jumped in on that one. Let me see here. How many views? Not too bad. It's okay. 63 views on its own. That's good. That's without me like looking at it a bunch of times too. I've been busy. So now I click on it, and then we get Gabe Hanley. I believe you have one before here on this channel. So I'm gonna quickly just look you up on Instagram and make sure of that as well. So let's see. All right. Let's see. What was it? 10. G Money. And you showed up here, and your last movie was Casper. Yeah, it was Casper. But when I check all my comments here, I just see so many new people that I have to move on, dude. I'm so sorry, Gabe. So I gotta pick another one. Here we go. This is somebody fresh and brand new here on the channel. So I highly recommend all of you hitting the subscribe button, hitting the notification bell so you know about this right away. And I do make sure that I try to hit people that are new to win and stuff like that. But I do end up hitting up people that have won before, and they end up winning again sometimes here on this channel, just out of not many people either not many people entering into the giveaway because of a certain movie is older or whatever have you, like the Ghostbusters and stuff like that. And so I'm happy sometimes when there's a new person. I like to try to spread the love, so to speak. So congratulations to you, Chris Ballin. You are ballin today with Batman Long Halloween. So thank you very, very much for joining this channel, and I hope you did hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. All right, so he says here, my favorite is Death in the Family, and thanks. IG is Chris Ball Bally's Ball is life. Chris Ball is life 8, like infinity, I guess. That's cool, really, really cool. So thank you, Chris, and thank you for joining me here on this channel. And let me get myself back up on here and show my setup here. And thank you again here on this channel on Greenlight. Thank you for joining me. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and hit the like button. You know what? Let me make sure there's no one here on the live chat, and I didn't see anybody here in the live chat. It's kind of a shorty of more or less of shorty of an episode. Not really. It's in the 40s. I finally hit the 40s. Probably me rambling on and stuff like that. Every live stream like this, it happens that way. But if you like my setup, let me know what your thoughts are here on in the comments down below. There's nobody here on the live chat, but you can join me on here and go ahead and give your opinion, and I'll give you a shout out here, and we can have a conversation and all that. I'm trying to incorporate it more and do more of that here on this channel, so definitely stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some more boxings and stuff like that, and I did pre-order Mortal Kombat Steelbook, so definitely expect that here on this channel. I believe that doesn't come out next week. It comes out the week after that. So definitely hit the notification bell and the like button on this video, and I'll see you here next week, or I'll see you here later